Hello, I'm Jasmine Hunter, and I'm here to talk to you about device safety in clinical evaluations for Class 1 devices. It's one of the most frequently asked questions I get from clients is how do you demonstrate safety for a Class 1 device? By definition, they are low risk. That's why they're rated Class 1. And the MDR and guidance documents simply state that the safety is based on the output of risk management. And that output is typically a long list of residual risks that include electrical, thermal, and biological safety. Do you really have to measure the frequency of all of those risks through clinical evaluation? It would be a tremendous effort. And the answer to that is no. What you should be looking for are the side effects and complications associated with user error or device failure. This way you can measure whether or not the device was designed properly and that the safety measures that were put in place are working in the field. And since the IFU and labeling are one of the risk mitigation strategies often employed by manufacturers, it's also a good way to assess if your IFU is sufficient and if the users have enough information to use the device safely. Let's walk through a few examples. I have included a range of devices from Class 1 to Class 3 to show that the process is essentially the same for all classes of device. Class 1 devices differ in that there are typically fewer side effects associated with device failure or user error. Take, for example, the side effects of a Class 3 device, a pulmonary artery catheter, shown on the right side of this slide. There is a much longer list of side effects than what is presented here. I have only listed a few of the side effects or complications associated with user error during insertion of the catheter. In contrast, the two Class 1 devices have one side effect associated with device failure or user error. How often these side effects may occur depends on the safety measures employed and the expertise of the user. The frequency of these side effects should be determined for each round of clinical evaluation throughout the life cycle of the device. Over time, patterns can be detected. For example, if there is a change in medical practice after the device is released to market, use error-related side effects may increase, which can serve as an alert that training or the IFU should be changed. For example, a material change in the rotating hemostasis valve may prevent a tight seal or make it more difficult for the user to seal the valve during the procedure, resulting in air bubbles that may cause an embolism. Material changes may impact safety measures within the device, causing an increase in these side effects. Evaluating side effects in this way can help to ensure that the device is as safe as intended, no matter the changes in material sourcing, design changes, or medical practice changes. One of the biggest struggles working with Class 1 devices is making sure that the risk management documentation is detailed enough to allow for this type of analysis. Often risk management documentation has very broad descriptions, such as like patient injury, without sufficient detail to allow for tracking the safety of the device in the field. If you need help updating risk management documentation or identifying safety data for your device, QServe can help. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing more questions about clinical evaluation. Have a great day.